Well, look here. Guess who's number one in the Nielsen ratings again?
97.7.
All righty, folks, we are back. We have got a young lady from South Georgia. I think she's in Nashville now, Miss Hannah Noel. Good morning. How are you, girl?
Hi, I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm all right. I'm actually at the house instead of at the station today. I've been coronavirus exposed, so you know how that goes.
Have you been watching all the TV shows and all the things?
Yeah. Are you keeping up with the, what is it, Yellowstone? Are you doing everybody's doing Yellowstone?
I am hooked.
Are you really?
Oh my goodness. It's funny because I did not start watching it when it was aired on TV. I just started watching it over like Christmas.
Right.
And I am 3 episodes away from getting caught up. And I'm in love with Casey Dutton, and I'm just hooked. So I get it.
Well, I think they keep spinning off. You know, they got the 1883, and now they said that that Jimmy or whatever his name is that just left, he's going to the 666 Ranch or whatever it is. It's gonna be another spinoff, so this is gonna be like Law and Order.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so who knows?
Hey.
Now you're from South Georgia. Where are you from?
I'm from Hinesville, Georgia, so it's right underneath Savannah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Savannah, underneath Savannah is the ocean.
Okay. That way.
Okay.
Diagonal-ish.
I mean, I'm not real smart, but I know where the ocean's at.
I have to ask you this question though. Are you a Beth fan?
Of who?
A Beth fan from, you said you're big Yellowstone.
Oh, okay. In the beginning, honestly, hated her. Like, almost stopped watching the show. And then I realized that I respect her because she's good at what she does. She's good at what she does, even if what she does is ruin people's lives. And that's terrible.
Are you trying to tell us you're like Beth a little bit or what here? I'm not sure.
No. She's just she's good at what she does. But I mean, I don't know. I'd choose other characters over Beth. I mean, how do you feel about Beth?
I think she's mean. I think she's
You
wicked.
think she's mean? I mean, she is. She's a preacher, that's for sure.
I think there's going to be all these women want to be like her, and there's going to be all kinds of men that's going to be disappearing.
I hope I'm nothing like Beth ever.
We're both women with photos of men doing things they shouldn't be doing.
Yeah. These guys are going to be going to, what is they taking them to the train stations? So all these women are going to be taking their men to the train stations.
That's a song right there.
There you go.
I need to write that one.
So now, how long have you been? Now, are you in Nashville now, or are you still in Georgia?
I'm in Nashville now. So I've lived in Nashville for coming on 3 years now, almost. Yeah, I'm a second semester senior at Belmont University. I'm in the songwriting program there.
Okay.
So I graduate this year. I'm in the real world and all the things, but yeah, I'm in Nashville full time and loving it. Miss home, miss Georgia, but yeah.
Well, that's where you got to be for the music. But now, do you go to a lot of the songwriter thing? You know, that's the thing about songwriting, and I love it that you're actually a singer songwriter. I hate these people that's not.
Thank you.
But do you go to a lot of the songwriter where everybody gets together and does that? I mean, it's funny how songwriters help other songwriters. Do you do that?
Yes, I love that. And honestly, even if I'm not one of the people playing in the rounds, it's nice to just sit there and get to know the people, because all of them have just been so kind to me and welcoming, because it really is just a huge songwriter circle in Nashville. But it's been super fun. The listening room is a great venue for that, but also just like the amount of people that say, hey, everybody come to my house. We're all going to play songs and write songs and writers retreats and go into the mountains and writing songs together and fun stuff like that. But yes, I eat that stuff up.
I'm with you. We had Beth Nelson Chapman. I don't know if you know her or not, but she's a big songwriter, and she does a lot of that, helping other people that do songwriting is a technique. I don't think you can. I mean, I guess it's something you're kind of born with. I think
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I started writing songs when actually documenting them and writing them down when I was 12.
Wow.
And I mean, there was verses and chorus. There was some structure, but I'd like to think I've gotten better since then. But I mean, yeah, it's a science for sure. And it's crazy thinking about it from a commercial standpoint too, because it's like, okay, how fast am I going to get to the hook? And how am I going to make sure everybody understands this, even if they're halfway listening to it, and all the things and the science behind it. But I don't know. I think that the secret to it is honestly just letting the song write itself. Whenever you sit down, and if it starts going one way, just let it, ride it out, ride the wave for sure.
Folks, we're talking to, excuse me, Hannah Noel. Go to hannahnoelmusic.com and you can check out all the stuff she's got. You have got some cool songs, and I know you got a brand new song that you're fixing to release, right?
I just released one called "Don't You James."
Okay, tell us about that. Tell us about "Don't You James."
Yeah, so actually, James is a family name. So my grandpa's name is James Noel Osteen. And then my father's name is James Noel. And then my brother's name is James Noel. So I was like, gosh, I moved to Nashville and I was just the happiest I've ever been. Mm-hmm. But I'm so close with my family. And so I was like, oh my gosh, I feel kind of bad for being the happiest I've ever been the second they're not by my side. I was like, that's not good. I don't know about this. And so I wrote this song just sitting and thinking about them. And so it's about my dad and my brother and just how much they've supported me through it all, and how they believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. And they were just the greatest shoulders. And but yeah, and how much different Nashville is from where I grew up, and where I'm going, and yeah, so just about my family and how important they are to me.
Being happy and moving out. Packy's mother was the happiest she's ever been when he finally moved out. I mean,
really?
He's like 35 years old. He just moved out last week.
But I only moved about 30 feet away. You know what I mean? She still cuts the crust off my sandwiches and all that. It's okay. We're good.
Yeah.
And I got to ask you, are you from a musical family?
I am. So my dad taught me how to play guitar, and then I get my singing from my mama. So yes, and all my siblings play instruments. After dinner, we were forced to play family band, and we hated it as kids. We were like, oh my goodness, fine, we'll go do it. And I grew to like it. I hope they did. But
well, I also noticed you just had a birthday.
A birthday? Oh, in August?
No, it's showing on here. It says happy birthday, December 6th. I thought that was your birthday.
Oh, no. I post to tell friends happy birthday a lot.
Oh, okay.
So that might be confused.
It. Come on, man.
Well, I was looking at this picture with her horse over her shoulder, and I was just, because I love horses, and I'm a big dog guy, but that's a great picture you have up on your page. I love it.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, that's Echo. She's not mine, but she's a beautiful horse. Oh, my goodness. It was funny I did a photo shoot and I had to call all my friends. I was like, y'all, I just need to have a horse in my photos. I love them. They're beautiful. Come on, let's figure this out. And we did. So Echo is an amazing.
I love them when they belong to somebody else. I don't want none of them.
Right.
Hey, that's one song you've got though. Simple. That's a cool tune. Simple.
Thank you. Thanks.
And y'all can go check out all this music she's got on hannahnoelmusic.com. We're talking to Hannah Noel. But Simple, that's a cool little tune.
Thank you so much. I wrote that when I was like 17.
Really?
So the fact that it still follows me is a really cool thing, and I'll sometimes whip it out and just play it at rounds and stuff. But it's funny. It's one of those songs that just kind of opened doors for me that I was not expecting at all. It was there was this is so silly, but it was an assignment for class to apply for like this ASCAP scholarship, and they were doing these awards and stuff. I was like, okay, I'll complete my assignment. I'll submit all the things. And then I get an email and it was like, hey, you won this ASCAP Songwriting Award. I was like, for what song? What? I was like, what did I do? And they're like, oh, well, the Bart Howard Songwriting Award. And I was like, what is that? Turns out it was the Simple, because I submitted it for a class. And so anyway, it's just been, it's been a great song. It's something that I feel like it always comes back around and is relatable for just different aspects of life too, And so I think, especially as a dramatic teenage girl at the time, everything is huge in the end of the world. And so it's funny and nice to just sit down and realize, hey, like at that time, things were so simple, but also like, life can be simple. So
Sure. Now that you're an old lady, we can understand
Right.
how, you know.
Yes.
There you go. You know, though,
21
honestly, for 17 years old, that song to me relates to older. I mean, you know, a
Really?
lot of the younger, people write young songs, but that song can relate to even me. I'm an old man, you know. But that's a cool thing, no doubt about it. So,
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
are you out touring right now? You got anything going on with that, with all the coronavirus stuff that's happening?
So I'm not on the road, but I'm playing a lot of shows in Nashville. So I've actually
Okay.
played the Listening Room this weekend, which is a writer's round.
Right.
And then I'm playing Big Machine, their distillery downtown, a full band show and everything, the weekend after that. So usually about every weekend, sometimes more than that, I'm playing just around Nashville. And when I can, I like to play in Georgia for sure.
When are you
There
going to
you
come
go.
up here
Get
to the
down here,
mountains?
Georgia.
Yeah.
When will you be coming up here to the mountains? We want to hear you.
Oh my goodness, I want to. I don't have anything in the books. I went to oh my gosh, Pigeon Forge,
Yeah.
Gatlinburg area, not too long ago, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's got to be a venue in like Blue Ridge, that
Blairsville.
area to do a writer's round or something.
Hey,
There you
So
are.
we can
Yeah,
arrange
there's
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
really, well, I'm gonna shoot y'all an email. Look at there.
There's a lot of places in Blue Ridge that have a lot. What is that one place down there, Packy, that they actually wrote that song about?
I don't know, man. It's not ringing a bell. I like the
Yeah,
Irish
there's a-
pub down there. That's where you got to play. Is the Irish bar.
Wait, honestly, I think I've been there.
Have you really? That's a cool
Yes.
place for real. They have like the confessional in there and stuff.
Oh,
I'm not
that's
joking,
what we
man.
need, a
It's cool.
confessional in a bar, man. I can see that. That'd be good.
One stop for everything, you know.
And Noel, I don't like to give any kind of advice, especially to a talented young lady like yourself. But if you do come up here to the mountains, you might want to keep Stephen Phillips under your hat, because he told me if I mentioned his name, I'd get special or parental treatment, and all it's gotten me so far is locked up. So you just might want to keep that under your hat.
Yeah, I've been kicked out of some pretty nice places, but it was fun right up to that point. But
You've got
Yeah.
a great story to tell, and you're
yeah,
still here.
that's what you
so-
got to, man. I guarantee it. You got to leave it behind. So anyway, we got to get to a short break, girl. I sure do appreciate you getting up. I know it's about 7 o'clock up there instead of 8.
Oh, it's
but,
okay. All right. All good. Got my coffee. I did a little dance. Got ready. We're
there
good.
you go. I'll shoot you some emails on some places. There are some cool venues down in Blue Ridge. I cannot
love
remember
that.
that one. There is a bar down there that actually it's a hit song that they wrote about the bar, and I cannot for the life of me remember the name of it. But anyway,
Okay.
I'll shoot it to you.
Please.
But I
do.
appreciate you, girl. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
Thank you.
Thank you
And
for coming
we'll
on.
stay in touch.
Thank you. Thank y'all for having me.
Thank you for spending a little time with us. And remember, you can tune in every morning at WJULradio.com at 8 a.m. Eastern. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel and like us on Facebook, The Morning Dish.